Hey, what's up? Hello, and welcome. My name is Maya, and today we have an episode of Not So Berry. And it will be the final episode of Rose Den. I plan on getting a lot done today and doing a lot of storytelling. I'm excited. I haven't played this family for a while. If you didn't check out on my community tab, I asked you all if we should continue this series, cancel it, or pause it. Pause it one. So I think I'm going to take a break. It won't be that long, hopefully. I think I'm going to continue this series once the school year is finished and I have more time. But I really want to continue with Yellow Gen, so I want to make sure we get everything wrapped up for Rose Gen in this episode today. So if you're excited, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and let me know down below. I know it's been a long time since we've been here, so let me do a quick recap for you all. Currently, we are on level 9 of Cherry's career, and Cherry is our Rose Gen sim. This is her girlfriend walking up the stairs, and we have a storyline with her. Her name is Taylor, but I'm going to get to the storyline after we go over. Oh, look at Cherry dance. She's having the best time of her life. She's in a great mood, but she's going to figure out slowly and surely that the life she thinks she's living right now is going to change drastically this episode, and she's not even ready for it. But what I'm going to do right now is start telling the story because her girlfriend Taylor is an author and she's going upstairs to write a book. We all know that Taylor is crazy, but we don't really know what she has planned yet. But she's writing a nonfiction book, so a book about the truth, and she's writing a book about Cherry, and Cherry doesn't even know. Taylor really wants to get promoted at her job, and her job said she needs to write a book that is going to like push the culture and is groundbreaking. As I was saying, Cherry's about to be promoted to national leader. So she's going to be president of the sim world. And she's really notable right now and she's on the up and coming. But she has a little secret. She had a child as a teenager with a very famous celebrity that people don't really know about. And Taylor wants to break that story and basically write about Cherry's life without telling Cherry. So it's going to obviously cause some drama in their relationship. And yeah, we're going to get that started. So the title of the book is going to be, it's going to be called Cherry's Biography, the First Teen Mom President, How the First LGBTQ President Raised the Secret Child and Rose to the Top. And obviously it's not that bad. Like, if the average person read this, they would think that Cherry told Taylor to write the book, especially because they are going out and like people know about it. Cherry's out as bi. She doesn't really care that people know that, but people don't know that she had a child. Like, as the world knows, they think Sunny is her younger sister. It only really stayed between close family that Sunny is Cherry's daughter, and especially because who Sunny's father is. Josh Rhodes is Sunny's father, and he is a famous musician and a celebrity in his own right. So if it broke that he was her father, it would not be good. So this is the book that she's starting to write. And this episode, she's going to try to get answers from Cherry on who Sunny's father is and a little bit more information about that. But Cherry has no idea. She's just dancing away, thinking everything's great. Speaking of Sunny, Sunny's down here. Sunny ages up this episode. That's honestly why I want to move on as well, because we have to focus on Sunny. If you don't remember who this is the butler. He won't leave. I fired him. I've tried to rehire new butlers and he's still here. So we're just going to ignore him. But Taylor's up here writing her book, but she has work. So she's going to stop writing it. Plus, she wants to get more information from Cherry tonight. They're going to go out on a date, and she's going to try to figure out more information about Cherry and Josh Rhodes. Well, she doesn't even know it's Josh Rhodes that is Cherry's baby father. So she's going to figure that out tonight, hopefully. I don't think Cherry has any idea that like her whole story is about to be outed by her current girlfriend. Yeah, especially because Sunny doesn't know who her father is too. And Sunny's applying to university, so she kind of needs to know who her father is, because you need to know that in order to fill in the financial aid thing. So I think she's going to start asking her mom, like, they're asking like my father's education level and like information about him. Can you tell me more? And then the story's gonna drop, so it's gonna be like even more of a shock, especially because Sunny's favorite music artist is Josh Rhodes, her own father, who she doesn't even know is her father. Speaking of school, she's currently a B. She's gonna stay a B student. I don't think she like really focused in on school much. But she's going to do her homework just because. And then I think I'm gonna have her start applying to university. I don't know. I kind of don't want her to go, but I kind of do for the astronaut career. I don't know. I think we might make her go because I know Gray Jen, her child, is going to end up being an athletic person and they definitely won't be going to college. So I think we might as well go with her because the next gen is not going to go, so she can go, but she's definitely not going to live on the campus. She's a loner. She wants to be alone. Speaking of that, she's asexual and she's in the closet. I had her ponder her sexuality, and that's what came up, and I thought that was a perfect sexuality for Yellow Gen. I know for sure I'm never going to have her in a relationship with anyone. I think her children are all going to be born out of surrogacy and she's just going to adopt, and that's really it. She's not going to want a partner, which I'm happy about. I'm kind of excited we get to play with a sim that does not want like a romantic partner. Let's first research universities, and I think she's going to go to Foxbury just because her mom went to Brightchester, and her and Cherry have gotten much closer now that they live together, and I think they're both at peace with the story and what happened. They understand like where each other is coming from, and they just have a positive relationship now, which is good. Sunny, I don't even know how her skills are because I haven't played this save in such a long time. I know we need to work on the rocket sciences on 3, which I don't think is bad. She doesn't have a rocket yet, and she's not going to get a rocket until she moves. And I think I'm going to move her to Strangerville. Actually, I think I might move her to Oasis Springs. I know I want her to live in a tiny house, just because I haven't played with a tiny house in so long. But I don't know where I want to move her yet. She has good skills. She's only a teen, and she has level 5 handiness, level 6 logic, level 4 fitness, and level 3 rocket science. So these are the distinguished degrees that are there. I think she would want to get into a physics degree there. I don't know if she'll be able to get there. Maybe on her skills, she'll be able to get a distinguished degree, but she doesn't have an A. Either way, let's start applying to scholarships. Actually, email your guidance counselor for some information. I'm excited to move on to Sunny's Gen. Now that I'm doing the final episode, I don't know. I have like a renewed interest in Not So Berry again. I don't know. Let's see. Sunny has the best chance of building the future. Sims with handiness, a rocket science skill, workplace scholar, Sims who've shown success. I was reading that. In any career can apply. We don't have a career. And San Myscino resident we can get. So let's start applying for scholarships then. Well, she can maybe apply for athletics and be on the soccer team. I think that would be fun because Grey Jen is supposed to be athletic, so maybe they can bond like that. I think I'm going to apply to all of these scholarships. She also wants to level up her handiness skill, so we're going to pin that and enjoy her apartment's view. She's going to be out of this apartment soon, so she might as well enjoy it. All right, and then the last thing to do is to apply to university. Oh, and she wants to level up handiness, so let's just work on upgrading the computer afterwards. And Elsa's calling us. Baby news, Hasashi and I are pregnant again. What is that, like their 5th child? And Sunny applied to university. Okay, good. So she should know by her birthday if she gets in, hopefully. All right, let's check out this family tree then. All right, we have to look on Tanza's side because Hisashi's not considered Aramenta's son. I don't know why. Oh, who aged up? Benjamin aged up. I think I might give Benjamin a new name. It just doesn't, maybe Benjamin fits into their family, like aesthetic with the names. We'll keep it Benjamin, Benny, or Ben. We'll call him Ben. So Ben, who needs a complete makeover because that looks nothing like one of their kids. But then they are pregnant again, and they have a great-grandson who's a child, Darren. Haven had a son. I did not know this. Who's his dad? Did she adopt him? Because he only has a mother. She adopted him. Yeah, she is close with Haven, actually. Haven's a young adult. Maybe we should give her son a makeover and stuff. All right, Blossom, why'd you wake me up? Um, Lecture about barking. Oh, yeah, and Blossom's an elder now. So Blossom's going to pass away soon. So sad. There's always music playing. All right, you worked on upgrading the computer, but I think we need to get you a handiness table. I mean, I feel like Cherry would be like, no, because it doesn't fit in with the house. Also, Josh lives in Del Sol Valley. So, oh, and finally, Blossom learned not to bark all the way as an elder, but Josh lives in Del Sol Valley. So I think we're going to move Cherry there. Plus, I want to say it was Tabitha. I can't remember who. Somebody commented that they think that Cherry looks like she'll live in Del Sol Valley. So it makes sense that when they get together, they'll move there. But I really love this apartment. I think this apartment is gorgeous. And the house in Del Sol Valley that Josh lives in is ugly. I'm not even lying. Like, it just looks so bad. Not the design, because it's meant to look ugly, because it has like all like marble, everything. It just looks like a rich person lives there with no style. But Taylor's home. Maybe we should send Cherry and her on the date tonight. Yeah, plus she's hungry. So maybe they can go on a date, and that is what Taylor's going to use to figure out like more about Cherry. Cherry's in like a great mood, which is also good. Oh, a friend's expecting, that makes you happy. Aw, I'm gonna miss playing with Cherry so much. She's such like a fun sim, and I loved her story. I loved how crazy she was. Even though it was Rose Gen, I feel like even though she was in a lot of relationships, it didn't really feel that way. She did have a lot of boyfriends at once in college, but like I feel like she was just having fun in college and didn't really take any of those relationships seriously. But Josh will be her last one and who she marries as an elder, which means that we should be able to finish this aspiration this episode because that's how much I'm going to rush this storyline because I really want to move on to Sunny's story, like I said. But we're going to head out to eat with Taylor and have Taylor basically try to get the deets for her scandalous story that she's writing. All right, Cherry and Taylor are out on their date. I decided to bring them to this restaurant that is in Brindleton Bay. I believe we went here with Araminta and Tanza and like the whole family for Cherry's graduation or something like that. For some event we went here before. Like I remember this restaurant, but we decided to go outside and eat. They already ordered their food. Why are you getting up, Taylor? Especially because I queued up all these conversation things with you and Cherry. Like, you're so annoying. Order for your table? Why did you have to go up and do that? I feel like Taylor is so, like, bratty. She really went and tracked down the waiter, like, this is our order. Either way, talk to your date, please. I think her goal is to get Cherry to be drinking, and then like ask her about Josh. I feel like she's tried to ask her about Josh before. Why does she keep getting up? Or better yet, Cherry's baby father, because she doesn't even know Josh's name. But now she really wants to get to know like who the baby father is, because that would really like break her story and make her story like even better. So she's basically gonna try to butter Cherry up if she would sit down. Okay, yep, she's gonna get up again. It's saying she's talking to her, but like we're just not seeing the animation. Like, what is you even getting up to do? Like, you already ordered for the table. Just go and sit and talk. Why do you keep going back inside? Ruining the vibe. Like, I can't stand Taylor. I can't wait until she does this so we can just like break up with her, get into this big argument and move her out. She's been like a conniving friend all these years. Like, they went to college together. I'm resetting her. She's annoying me. But like I said, they've been to college together, sorority sisters, all these things, and it was all a gain for Taylor. So poor, can you not like sit here? Can you just, okay, whatever. Poor Cherry. All right, we need to have two deep conversations. Let's see if she can actually do that because the girl is just all over the place. And she wants to work on her writing. Interesting. Interesting, Taylor, that you want to work on your writing. Is she actually going to go out and talk to Cherry and sit down? Cherry's just sitting there looking so beautiful. She has no idea this girl's about to ruin her life. Well, not really, because it will bring her to Josh. Okay, finally they're talking though. Hopefully the food comes soon so Cherry can have a drink. Aw, they're flirting and stuff. That's cute. Even though it's all a lie. Oh, our food is here already. Thanks for the food. What's the food quality? I always want to look. It's normal. Okay. Eat your trout. I feel like Taylor's already ordering like the second round of drinks. Like, can you bring us out another glass, actually? She's like, another round. Cherry's probably like, what's the special occasion? She was like, oh, it's nothing. Let's get a Metropolitan, you know? Let's just... We haven't had a chance to go out in a few nights, and I don't know, I just want to have a nice drink. Whole time she's just trying to get her drunk, which is terrible. Cherry, you don't even know what's coming. The waiter's like, another drink? I just literally brought you food, and you want your drink already? Yep. I think Cherry just finds Taylor gorgeous, and she's like really close with Taylor, which is unlike Cherry. Like, Cherry doesn't really get close with many people besides family. Oh, she can feed her a bite. Feed her a bite. Let's do that. She's like, you have to try the trout. What is she? What was that? Cherry found the white nectar paired quite nicely with her meal. I've never seen that before. Did our waiter just die? Our waiter... How did our waiter die? And now we have a brand new waiter already. I'm so confused. Well, he's cute. Matthias? He's a little cutie. I'm trying to get a good look at him because remember that Sunny is going to... Oh, did they do the feed the bite and I miss it? But Sunny's going to have a donor for her children. So, I don't know. We need to keep an eye out for Sims that look good and can, like, donate to her genetic, I don't know, makeup of her child. I don't know. All right, are you going to get us our other drink? I don't know because our waiter died. Hopefully you do. But she already had one drink and she is feeling commanding complexity. She just liked how the drink paired together. But I think Taylor's going to start asking her about Josh. All right, can we even ask about Josh Rhodes? I don't know if we can because she doesn't know him. I think then we'll ask about Sunny. And it will be like she's asking her about like... about her daughter and like how she came to be. And I know she knows Sunny's her daughter, but we're going to click this one, ask if Cherry has children, just to get the background story about like what happened with Sunny. She says Sunny Dawn is pretty cool. Of course she's going to say that, but I feel like she's also like, yeah, I had a relationship when I was a teenager. I cheated on Justin with him. And then she's like, what? You cheated on Justin with Sunny's? And she said, yes, I am a parent. I have one child. We already knew that. And she's like, why are you even asking about it? And that's when she's going to discuss the latest book. Like, oh, I'm writing a book about like a mom and a daughter. And I want to know more about like that type of dynamic. So that's just why I'm asking you. And she's like, oh, okay. Oh, and they gained a sentiment, of course. Taylor is really good at what she does. Really, really good at what she does. She didn't even eat a bite of her food. How about you eat? I think Taylor is realizing the drink is taking too long, so now she's ordering drinks from the bar like, we need our drinks now, so let's just get one at the bar. The bar's right there, so we might as well. And Cherry can never turn down a drink, so she's like, fine. Yeah, of course, I'll take a drink, another drink, that's fine. It's already 5 in the morning, but Cherry's used to being out this late. She's a socialite. She likes to party. She's always liked to party. Oh my goodness, their waiter did die right here. Oh my goodness, that's so sad. I feel like Taylor's like, actually, that's not the drink I wanted. If you want, Cherry, you can have my drink. So Cherry now has 2 drinks. What were you writing down? Oh, I did make her a celebrity. I feel like by now she'd be at least a rising star if she's going to be like leader of the sim world soon. I think that's when she's going to go over, have a deep conversation with Taylor. And I think that's Taylor's feeling confident now. So I feel like now is her time to push Cherry to tell her who Josh Rhodes is, or better yet, who her baby father is. So during their deep conversation, Taylor's pretty much going to be like, well, who is it, Cherry? I know we were talking about how Sunny came and you said you had a relationship when you were a teenager. Who was the relationship with? So that's when she's going to ask her, do you know about Josh Rhodes, the musician? Let's see what Taylor says to that. I know she's never met him. Taylor has food poisoning from the food, and we're still at the restaurant, and it gave her food poisoning. You know, it's karma, though, so that's funny. But she's going to be like, "Ugh, Taylor, if you must know, it's Josh Rhodes. Do you know him? Have ever heard of his music or who he is?" And she's like, yeah, what about him? Well, I met him when we were teenagers, before he was famous, and we had Sunny. And she was like, but you gotta promise never to tell anyone that. I think on that note, we're gonna head home. I think Taylor does have food poisoning, but I think she's also sick when she heard that it was Josh Rhodes, because this story is going to be bigger than she thought. Two celebrities involved, one being a sim like leader and about to be the president, and the other one like a global superstar that everyone knows. And I think she's a little nervous to write the story now, especially because Terry told her not to tell anyone. And she's not going to tell anyone. She's going to tell everyone with this book. But we're going to head home, and Taylor has a lot of writing to do and making sure she gets everything down, because I don't want this episode to be too long. We're going to probably pick back up when Taylor's ready to publish the story. Actually, I might pick back up on Monday, because I know for sure that Cherry's going to get a promotion to sim leader. And I think Taylor's going to publish the story as soon as she wins. Oh my goodness, did she pee herself? I think she did. She's going to publish the story as soon as Cherry wins her election, and it's going to be crazy. All right, I was going to wait until Cherry got home, but she's on vacation. But as you can see, she is officially level 10 of the political career, because, I don't know. Oh, and they became good friends. That's cute. But it says promoted to national leader down here. And I think it's because she was working from home. That's why it automatically promoted her, and then it made her on vacation today. And I think it's because it's Sunny's graduation slash birthday. We're gonna have a birthday party for Sunny, but while they're at the graduation, I think I'm gonna actually get Taylor up. Taylor doesn't work today, but she did finish the book yesterday, and I think the cover for the book fits so well with like Cherry's personality. But it says Cherry's biography, the first teen mom president. And with Cherry winning, she's going to go publish that book. Especially because Cherry and Sunny aren't here. She's doing it very sneaky. And she's gonna sell it to a publisher. She has all these books to publish. But let's just do the Teen Mom one. She's not gonna focus on publishing her other books. Oh, it's out in the world. Now each day she will earn a royalty. So she just published that book. And I think I am gonna cheat a little. So I was thinking the plan is that when she published this book, obviously like people are gonna go crazy for the book. She's already a notable newcomer, but I think it's gonna bring her up to like a B-lister. Just because like that book is the topic of the book would definitely make her famous. People would want to know who wrote the book. And that's kind of why she wrote the book, to propel her career. She doesn't think it's that bad that she published it, but obviously it's like, why would you publish that book? But she doesn't really see the big deal with it. She's even going to go down here and make Sunny a cake. She planned Sunny a surprise. Well, both Sunny and Cherry a surprise birthday. Well, Cherry's, it's a party to celebrate her becoming national leader, but then she also made it a birthday party for Sunny. Like, she thinks this is great, that this book is going to make them all famous and everyone wants to be famous like her. She's going to be so confused as to why like Cherry's so upset about the book, why everyone is going to be like, "Oh my goodness." And Sunny has withdrawn from Wintercrest Academy because She is officially graduated from high school and she's all done. We're going to make her cake and then start her party. I scheduled it originally for 3, but I kind of want to get this show on the road. So as soon as we're done with the cake, we're going to invite everyone over and all of her family's coming. The family has gotten much bigger because literally everyone in her family has adopted kids. And she just got a royalty report. And of course, Cherry's biography is the bestseller, so it's already selling out there. I'm sure Cherry's going to start getting some calls soon, or at least when her family comes over, they're going to be like, yeah, there's a book out about you and Sunny and everything that happened. But for now, she doesn't know that. So we're going to take a picture with Sunny, kind of like, you graduated, congrats, it's your birthday, you're going to get into college, like everything is so exciting. They have no idea that their lives are about to change. I swear, if this picture doesn't, I was going to say, if it like cheats them to not be taking the picture, I would have been so mad. She has no idea though that this book is out there and the whole world is reading how their new leader had a child as a teenager and not only had a child, lied to that child. Taylor included like all the dirty secrets, all the tea that she's been collecting over all these years. She included in that book, all the way down to Araminta claiming the kid to be hers. So I do think there's going to be a lot of fallout from it. Even so much so that Cherry may have to eventually step down from being the sim leader. I think the world is going to be like shocked about the whole story and just everything that happened. So let's see how well they do with that. Oh my, why would you? Oh my, I can't stand Taylor. I can't stand her. Why would she eat the cake? Why would you eat the cake? All right, she's telling her mom she texted someone and they didn't text back. I mean, wait for them to respond. But Taylor freaking ate the cake, and it's so annoying because now you have to make a whole new cake. She can never do anything right. I swear she can't do anything right. Even her being nice is like, nope, the cake is all for me. It's my cake. Let's do a winter cake this time. I have a storyline planned too for when like the story really like pops off that the whole world knows about this. Because right now I feel like if the story just came out, Cherry would only know if she's like on social media that something's happening, but she's so busy with the day. Like with the Sunny graduated today. It's Sunny's birthday. They're about to start a party. She has no idea. But when her family comes over, they know. And they're going to be like, oh my goodness, Cherry, there's a book out by Taylor about you and your life. And that's when they're going to like break up at the party in front of everyone. But that's not all. Like imagine in real life, why do you just keep like walking around, Cherry? And I'm just trying to tell the story. I'm just trying to tell the story. Like, what are you doing? But imagine in real life, like a president of a country, even if it's like a country not where you live, had a child and like this was their story, you would kind of be like known everywhere. You and the child, especially because the child's with someone that is super famous. So I think what I'm going to do is after like the story breaks, I think Cherry would be like known as a global superstar. Like she can't even leave her house without people recognizing her. And Sunny would become like a rising star, or not even a rising star, a proper celebrity. Like everyone would want to know who the kid is. Especially because like she's Josh Rhodes' kids and Cherry's kid, and it's like two famous people had a kid that no one knew about, and one of them is like the president. And I think they're gonna have to go into hiding, so I might put them on like a vacation for such a long time in Sulani until like they figure out what they want to do, because Cherry's not going to be able to leave her house without like paparazzi all around. Sunny's not going to be able to leave her house without paparazzi being around. And I think that's when Sunny's going to tell her mom, like, we should go see dad and figure out what we're going to do. And that's when they get back together and everything. So that's what I'm thinking. If Taylor, if you eat this freaking cake, I was going to say I was going to fight you. Add birthday candles. And then, how did we spend 319? What did we spend 319 on? I don't know. 319. Maybe it's from the butler. Okay, you're up here dancing, Sunny. Probably listening to Josh Rhodes' song. Not even realizing that's her dad. That's so crazy. Oh, and they're kissing, not even realizing that she just wrote a story that's going to like ruin your life. Nothing. No, everyone's just vibing, having a great time, not realizing what's going on. I think we should start the party now. All right, the birthday party is starting. I didn't make it a gold event because it's gonna honestly be a really quick party. I think we're gonna age up Sunny like right away. And when her family comes in is like when she's gonna find out what happened. So yeah, Sunny, come down here and blow out your candles. Might as well age up. All right, Sunny, happy birthday, girl. Your life is about to change. It's kind of sad, like that they don't know like what's happening. All of the families here too. All right, the last trait she needs to get for her generation is ambitious. So there she goes. And Sunny Dawn is officially a young adult. Look how cute she looks. Happy birthday, Sunny. Oh, they look so cute. All right, with the birthday done, that's good. And Sunny is already a notable newcomer just by who her mom is. And they don't even know like the full story of it. So I'm pretty sure everyone should be showing up soon if they're not here already. Like, where's the family? I invited like the whole family because they wanted to wish Sunny a happy birthday and they wanted to like congratulate Cherry on becoming national leader. And that's when the story broke when they were on the way over here. I do want to show you some new people in the family just because I don't know if they're going to come up next season. But this is Benjamin Ayuki. He is adopted. I thought Hisashi and Elsa had another son. They are pregnant right now. I don't know if they're going to have a boy and a girl, but they did adopt a son. That's who Benjamin is. He's adopted and he's like so cute and stylish. I like him. But that is their youngest son currently. And then Haven is the one that adopted a boy, Darren. I don't think he's here yet. I don't think many of them are here yet. But oh, some of them are down here. I think Elsa would be the one to tell her. Is Elsa not pregnant anymore? Oh, everyone's coming in. Great. Oh, Haven. Oh, I gave Haven a new look. My camera keeps jumping. That's one thing I'm not going to miss about the city is the jumping camera. But this is Haven right here. Haven is Elsa and Hisashi's oldest daughter, and this is her son Darren that she adopted. He's so cute. But the family keeps adopting people. I mean, I'm not mad. It's making the family bigger. But she cut off all her hair. She's a mama now, so she tried to look a little older. Still has like Haven energy though. But I think Elsa is gonna be the one to tell her. Especially because Elsa's listening to the stereo right now. I imagine like the news or the radio just broke the story. So she's gonna come over here and I guess they'll just have a deep conversation and Elsa's like, I just want to tell you before you hear it from anyone else. Elsa also got a makeover as well. Elsa is Hisashi's wife. Hisashi is also an elder. She's not an elder yet. I think she's gonna be an elder soon. She just had her baby though, so like it paused her aging. But she's older, so I gave her a makeover. But Cherry's coming over and like, oh my goodness, Elsa, my beautiful sister. Even though it's like her sister-in-law, she thinks of her as a older sister. And Elsa's like, hi, Cherry. So I got some tough news for you. The news just broke that Josh Rhodes is Sunny's father. And I think you need to tell Sunny before she hears it from anyone else. Because this story is going to blow up bigger than you think. And Sunny's walking by now and she's like, what do you mean? How do you even know who Josh Rhodes is? I imagine the only ones that know about, oh, and of course she earned some money. I imagine the only ones that know about what happened, like specifics about who Josh Rhodes is Araminta. I don't even think Tanza knows who the baby father was. I think Penny Boyce knew, her aunt that she lived with. But other than that, I don't think a single person knew who the baby father was, except for those. And look, she even has. Why is she angry? Feeling furious with someone nearby. I did not cheat that feeling. I think it just has to do with her butler. But we're going to say that she's furious at Taylor because she knows her mom passed away. Her aunt passed away. And the only other person she told was Taylor. And look, Elsa's thinking about writing. She was like, they said that it's a book that your biography dropped. Did you sign off on a biography? And she's like, no, I did not sign off on a biography. Okay, hi. Me, Maya, and clearly something happened because now we're all the way in Sulani and we were just talking to Elsa. but my game, I mentioned this on the community tab, it's not even my game. My computer is basically like dying. So recording has been hard, and making sure that when I record, it's actually recording gameplay is hard. So I went and I recorded the rest of this episode. And this episode is from 2 weeks ago because I posted this on my community tab as well. I've been sick. But I had energy today to go in the office and actually edit Not So Berry finale. And when I was editing it, went through the whole episode, it was fine, obviously. You saw that first part of the episode, but this last like 10 minutes or so of the recording basically glitched, and it stayed frozen on Elsa's and Cherry's conversation, like them just sitting there for the whole rest of the episode until this one point right here, and then it glitched and you can see the screen in Solani. So I basically freeze framed that screen, and I'm going to fill you in on what happened at the end of the episode. I do apologize because it just doesn't make the story flow, but I am too sick to go back and record, and I really want to get this content out for you. And Not So Berry Rose Gen. So basically what happened was Cherry and Taylor broke up at the party. They got into an argument about the whole book situation. Taylor couldn't see anything wrong she did. Cherry was like livid. She had explained to Sunny who her father was. Sunny is just really confused because she wants to go to university, and now she has like all her friends calling her, people calling her, and she doesn't know how to deal with this either. So Sunny said maybe we should get in contact with Josh Rhodes and see how his people are handling it. So we called Josh Rhodes, and we ended up going on an extended vacation, basically, just to simulate that the family ran away to Sulani to keep low until everything dies down with the story. So I was mentioning that next generation, we will be starting off in Sulani with Sunny, her father, and her mother, and trying to repair that relationship. We did not go out with Josh Rhodes, so Cherry's aspiration is still on 7 out of 8 boyfriends, but we should be able to finish that in the start of Yellow Gen. I don't mind if the generations overlap. I just really want to move on to Sunny's Gen. And I feel like Cherry's story is pretty much done once her and Josh Rhodes rekindle, which will be the start of Yellow Gen and all of that. So I do apologize because it doesn't make the story hit the same if you guys actually saw the arguments and all that. Like when I'm playing the game, I can see all that, right? I'm playing the game, my screen is keeps going, and then I go to edit, and then my recorder will be like, nope, we didn't get a single thing of the gameplay. It happened to a few series. That's what happened with the 1K special giveaway that I still need to re-record. But yeah, I just wanted to keep you updated. I am trying to get a new computer, so like this cannot happen as much anymore, and do other things to make sure that it doesn't happen in many other series. I did record an episode of Legacy Challenge right after this one, and I have not looked at the actual footage of that yet, so I'm hoping that everything went smooth with Legacy Challenge, so that way you guys can see that episode as well. I do apologize, and I know it was a long explanation of me explaining what happened, but I thought you guys should know and still know the story so you're prepared for next gen. But I had so much fun with Cherry's generation. I'm kind of sad to see the generation go, but I'm happy she's still an adult and we still can play with her in Yellow Gen, at least for the beginning of Yellow Gen. Yeah, if you're excited, let me know what you think of the story and what's going on with Cherry's life and the Taylor situation and all that down below. And I love and appreciate you all so much. I'll see you next time. Bye now.